Don't you hate it when you think you're gonna have enough time to do something and you work through the things that you have to do in order to get to something that you're trying to get to, but then everything kind of just starts falling apart little by little. No matter how quickly you move, you're gonna be late for the thing that you wanted to do from the beginning. Welcome everyone to the Ails and Fails stream. I'm your host, Ailwolf, otherwise known as Ails, gentleman streamer, the excellence of an execution, the no throne Cicerone. And welcome back to the stream, folks. Here's hoping that you've been having an amazing day. I am just a little bit more attentive on my sound panels today. I did do a massive rework of my audio simply because for the last two streams I noticed that it just simply wasn't capturing the things that I was saying. It did not understand the words that were coming out of my mouth. So I did do a bit of reworking there on my audio. Please let me know if things are agreeable, but more importantly, if they're disagreeable. So yes, I am over an hour late. I projected me starting to stream at around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and of course it is the 2 o'clock and change. So very much apologize for that. As I said at the beginning of at the top of the thing, just a lot of little things like chores, things like getting a haircut. By the way, I got a haircut. It's not that great to look at, but you know what? I did need a bit of a shave here. So that's actually one accomplishment. But yeah, just a lot of little things that I had to take care of, do some cleaning around the house and things of that sort. But you know what? It doesn't matter. The details don't matter because we're here and we're beautiful. And you know what? We're gonna play some Castlevania Symphony of the Night in a corner we like to call the Retro Rathskeller. But of course, before we get down to business, let's chat. And in order to chat, let's actually go ahead and have a drink, because that's what we do here at the Ales and Fails stream. What is on tap today? And today we have a classic. We've had this a number of times. This is the Paulaner Hefeweizen, and it is a wheat beer from Munich, Germany. So there's a few things there. So Paulaner, of course, is one of the 6 oldest breweries in the Munich region. It is one of the hosts of the yearly Oktoberfest festival, which I attended once in my life. Here's hoping to come back someday. And yeah, it is one of their most famous brews. It is their wheat beer. And so you might be asking yourself, actually, before we do that, just to explore the can a little bit here, you can clearly see that this is kind of like a Oktoberfest style festival that's being depicted there on the can itself. It's got these little cartoons that are very reminiscent of like old-timey newspapers, I want to say, or like flyers, things like that. Yeah, so quite a nice can, an off yellow with some pinks, some greens, some reds. But yeah, what exactly is a wheat beer, you might be asking yourself. You come to me and you say, well, Ales, every time somebody's talked to me about beer, they said, hey, listen, kid, beers are made of barley. You know, that's only half the story. It's not even half the story. That's probably like a 5% of the story. Beers can be made of a number of different malts. Malts being dried versions of grains. And one of the most common grains that we're using here is wheat. Now, what the tradition of wheat beer hails back all the way to traditionally in Germany, but also richly in Belgium. In Germany, they're known as Hefeweizens. In Belgium, they're known as wheat beer. And the fun thing about them is that wheat beers feel a little more accessible. In fact, once as a wee lad, I was really not interested in drinking beers at all. But my girlfriend back then said, hey, I like wheat beers. How about we try a Paulaner? It was probably a Paulaner. Actually, now that I think about it, it was probably a Blue Moon. And I tried it and I was like, hey, you know what? This isn't terrible. This does not taste like Pine Sol. So, you know, we took it from there. The nice thing about wheat beers is that they're frothy, and that the reason for that is because they are not filtered, which means that largely what you have in the fermentation tank is what you actually end up in your glass, which gives them a slightly thicker consistency. The other nice thing about them is that they are generally a little bit sweeter than your conventional barley beers. Yeah, those are some of the main characteristics. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the matter. Let's go ahead and explore what Untapped has to say on it, just to get just a bit more education here, by moving to this corner of the screen. So, Paulaner Hefeweizen, 5.5% alcohol by volume, the number 1 Hefeweizen in Germany and one of the world's favorites, naturally cloudy and shining silky gold in a glass under really strong head of foam. At the first mouthful, this Weissbier classic has a mild aroma of banana. Finer palates detect a trace of mango and pineapple and the balance between sweet and bitter. Beer connoisseurs appreciate the fine note of yeast and the mild but sparkling mix of aromas. It is a typical beer garden beer which brings people together all over the world. So imagine that here Paulaner is doing us the favor of solving world problems by bringing people together in the best of all places, beer gardens. I guess this is one thing that I forgot to mention when talking about wheat beers. Traditionally, they taste a little bit like banana bread. They taste like cloves. It is quite delightful. Certainly in the German style wheat beers. Belgian wheat beers will have a little more complexity to them, and sometimes they implement citrus flavors like orange peel and things of that sort. But yeah, certainly a beautiful description here. Let's go ahead and actually taste the thing. And like I said, Paul Anner is one of my favorites. It's actually one of my mainstays. I feel like maybe I get a case, not a case, but a set of Paul Anner maybe at least once a month, because I have to remind myself of what it tastes. It is very much a delicious opener. It is good for a hot day, I want to say, and it is also quite just toothsome. The first thing that hits your nose is just like delicious banana bread scents. Some creaminess to it, definitely some sweetness on the nose. As you can see, this one is a little more filtered than common wheat beers, but you can definitely see that this is not totally transparent. It's a nice yellow color, almost golden. A nice head in terms of a nose. Again, very strong banana, certainly ripe banana. Yeah, some sweeter notes there, maybe a little bit of cream as well. Bang a nail, dear viewer. So rich, sweet. The first thing that hits your taste buds is just, again, a very strong banana flavor. There's some definitely fruit peel taste there, a little bit like young mango. I can see what they say when they're thinking of pineapple. It is almost like the citrus flavor of pineapple, if that makes any sense. No real bittering notes. I want to say it is a very much a malt slash sweet forward type of beer. Again, very accessible. Even though it is a wheat beer, I want to say the consistency is a 2 out of 5 in terms of composition. So it's very easy drinking, I want to say. You can certainly down this if you really want to, but we don't down beers around here. So quite delicious. I am going to have Paul Anners for the rest of my life, unless my liver gives out. But with that, let's give Paul Anner a rating. 3.75 sounds right about what it should be. But yeah, and cheers to you, my friends. Let's go ahead and talk about some better things here. So one of the things that I really, excuse me, one of the things that I like to do before starting a game is kind of just recapping the things that I've been watching for the past week or so. And I did start a new series. Not really start a new series. I started watching season 4 of a series that I had been watching for a while. One of the things that I like to do is I like to watch seasons of shows. Even though the next season is up, I'll drop it for a few months, simply because I love watching TV and I love TV seasons, but at the same time I don't feel compelled to like watch season after season of the same thing, especially with the amount of limited time that I have, you know. So Better Call Saul is the prequel to Breaking Bad, award-winning Breaking Bad, of course. Season 4 picks up, and I guess I'll just go ahead here, spoilers for Better Call Saul, period. But after the end of season 3, that's when Jimmy's brother, Chuck, decides to commit suicide for a vast number of things. Kind of left us at a horrible cliffhanger, because we are largely led to believe that part of the reason why he committed suicide is simply because he couldn't live with the fact that his brother had gotten the better of him, essentially. Or at least that's how I interpret it. There was a whole lot of things that played into his suicide, but you know, his life was certainly not in the best place at that moment. And so the first episode really is kind of Jimmy learning what happened. He doesn't really seem to quite come to grips with the situation. He quite seems kind of closed off in terms of like actually talking about it. They go to the funeral. nothing really much happens. And then what's his name? Whatever the name of the partner at the firm was. I forget what his name is. I always call him Ken because he looks like a Ken doll. But he like says, oh, maybe the reason why he killed himself is because I was about to push him off the firm. And Jimmy's completely unfazed. I don't doubt that that's part of the reason, maybe some small part of the reason, but I think Jimmy knows that the real reason why his brother unfortunately committed suicide. So yeah, kind of just like a somber episode on Jimmy's side. Then of course, Mike starts his new job in security detail. He infiltrates this this parts plant, and he finds out all of these deficiencies. But it seems like he's doing well. He actually did a pretty good job for the first episode. So lots of build up there. So yeah, I'll continue watching. I'll continue reporting on the progress here, but I can't imagine that season 4 is going to be any less powerful than any of the previous seasons. So that's Better Call Saul. In terms of other things that I watched, I guess I did almost finish watching a movie called Cyrano. Now, Cyrano, it's essentially a retelling of the old story of Cyrano de Bergerac. Now, I'm sure you've heard of this story before. In Victorian times, like this guy falls in love with this woman. He is like this great warrior, but he's friends with the woman that he pines for, Roxanne. But unfortunately, he refuses to confess his love simply because he is, by all intents and purposes, hideous. And at least in the original story, the reason why he's hideous is because he's got a long nose. In this retelling of the story, it's actually played by Peter Dinklage of Game of Thrones fame. And so, of course, his horrible limitation is the fact that he is a short person. I think it's a beautiful story. Like I said, I've gone up to like 80% of the movie, and I kind of know where it's gonna end anyways. But I think it's compelling simply because of Peter Dinklage's performances. He's just so suave and composed when facing and talking to everyone else in the movie, but when he's with Roxanne, he's just kind of a little bit. He can't really like bring himself to say the things that he means. He's certainly more vulnerable, and it's kind of an interesting contrast. He plays the role very well. And of course, we have the second person in the movie. It's this person that Roxanne loves, but doesn't know how to say beautiful things like write poems and speak, and so Cyrano is from the background feeding him lines as to what to say, and she's falling with the guy because of the lines that Cyrano is feeding him. So very much an interesting story there. I suggest you watch it if you like I don't know, Victorian era love stories. I don't know if the Victorian era really is the era that I'm thinking about, but it is like the time of the French monarchy. Let's call it that, whenever that time was. So that is Cyrano. The final thing that I started watching, and stop me if you've heard this, is Physical 100. I love Physical 100. I loved watching season 1. Now, Physical 100 is a show. It's a show from Korea where 100 of the most buff / well sculpted / incredibly gorgeous people are participating in this set of challenges where they test their physicality, a test of their limitations, of their limits, and they're facing against one another, and after every round a portion of the people actually get cut from the challenge. And the people that they test are like bodybuilders, they're like sports players, they're like stunt people, they're like firefighters, just all walks of life of people, but they've all got like this one physical component where they are just very well built. So I've only seen episode 1. It's been quite good. One thing that I enjoy about the first episode of both season 1 and season 2 is the fact that they kind of introduce everybody, and you kind of get like a little spiel as to who they are and their personality, which is kind of it's interesting how they try to build up these characters. One thing that disappointed me about the first episode of season 2 is that essentially we get like maybe 2 people who are returning from physical 100, and I felt like a lot of the people that they had in the original physical 100 had a lot of like character, and they were just like personalities upon themselves. I feel like most of the people that they've introduced in season 2 are just like straightforward, just like athletes who are just like there to win. They don't necessarily have too much to say, at least not just yet. Again, I've only seen episode 1, so maybe that might change, but it's been kind of interesting. For the first set of challenges, we've got like this situation where everybody's running on a treadmill, and so you kind of just have to see how much each person can do on a treadmill, how far can they go within a certain time limit, and of course a lot of people start dropping off during that test. The second test is a test that they repeated from the first season, where 2 people are thrown into a ring and they have to fight for control of a ball by the end of a particular timer. So yeah, some interesting stuff there. I'm eager to continue watching. Physical 100 is on Netflix. But that's enough of what I've been watching. I don't think that you came here to hear about what I've been watching. You came here to watch some good old-fashioned retro gaming. So let me go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and let's do it live. Okay, and let me change the stream settings here. Edit stream info. I feel like half the time when I'm playing, when I change from just chatting to the game itself, a lot of times I just kind of like not do it, which is a little bit frustrating, simply because I need to make sure that the tags are correct. I think that did it. But okay, so I think this is like my 5th, 6th session of Symphony of the Night. I've been enjoying it so far. I feel like I've been having a lot of an easier time now that I've powered up my Alucard, which is really cool. Very much enjoy the level of control that I have right now, and just overpowering a lot of enemies. All that being said, I feel like I haven't been able to find my way. The last major thing that I got was the form of mist, but I haven't been able to make good use of it just yet. And so I know that the next step for me is to find the form of bat. And you know what? I went ahead and I went to look up where it is, and so that's the first thing we're gonna do here. So level 18, level 22. This is. I wonder why I have three game files. I haven't even changed like my file settings. Once again, let me know if the sound volume is too much, and of course, to your health. So let's see here. Just a second here. Okay. So let's get going. What do I have? A good sword. The Damascus sword. The Knight Shield, the Stone Mask, which protects me, I think, against comfortable eye protection. There's the sunglasses, which lowers everything, but they're cool. There's the circlet, which doesn't seem to do much of anything except drop your defense. There's the bandana, drops your intelligence. Goggles. We do love our goggles around here, don't we? Then there's the Topa circlet, which restores HP by poison damage. Unfortunately, I am not currently poisoned, but I'll remember that. And then there's a felt hat, which is just a felt hat. Let's keep the silver plate on. I know that I do have a healing mail, but it doesn't do as well as strong versus ice-based attacks. This one actually has better defense than the silver plate. wonder what the point of wearing the silver plate was. Anyways, the mirror, resist stoning, Alucard mail. Alright, so let's keep the ice mail on. That's probably our best defense right now. Okay, so let me find the map. Let's go to the library because that's exactly where I need to go. I think the library is around this area. No, it's around here. Yeah, I think that's what we're looking at. Jeez, guy. I don't feel like you need to scream like that. Unfortunately, I have the worst sub-weapon in the game right now. Hopefully we'll be able to change our luck very soon. And it's a seedy room. Oh, by the way, I forgot to pose the question of the night. Do you stretch? And the reason why I posted that is simply because, you know what? I feel like at this point stretch is just part of me existing. I feel like if I don't stretch my back, if I don't stretch my neck, then I will suffer whenever I am sitting down at any time. So it's a necessity for me. But do you feel like you stretch constantly? Let me know. Okay. Where are we? This is exactly where we need to be. We can float through the air and climb up trees. Where is the door? It's probably all the way at the bottom. Seems like. Okay, so the door really is right in front of us. Oh, Donkey Kong. It's a bit loud for my ears. Okay. Yeah, it's funny because I did spend most of the last session just trying to find where exactly this form of bat was, but it really looks like it is someplace where I had been before. I guess we'll see. Get out of here, you fleaman. Fleaman? We are the fleamen from that movie Dune. I think I'm actually supposed to be upstairs. Yeah, I think that's the case. Like I said, I saw this video guide as to how to get the thing. Ah, these things are so annoying. They curse you and then you can't use your primary weapon. Seriously. This just ball came out of nowhere. Fortunately, it doesn't last very long. Unless you keep getting hit by it, which that is exactly what I'm doing. And of course there's another one. Still. I wonder if they stack. Wouldn't it be funny if they just kept stacking? I should just get rid of it. Ah! Okay, Serenity now. Serenity now. I know that Serenity now doesn't work. I should really just use the potions. But I kinda just hate going to the menu. Ah, there we go, finally. I wonder if sliding back is actually faster than walking, because it certainly seems like it. All of these books. I feel like seeing this effect in early PlayStation would have been pretty cool, just because how they pop up in like a 3D graphic. Oh, all of these plants. Okay, so our door should be right there. Ah, blasted plants. It's funny that you really have to just cut them at the root. Corpse weeds. Okay. And of course, this is a good moment to remind everybody that even though this is an alcohol drinks friendly stream, we do advocate the use of water, aka dihydrogen monoxide, because you know what? You need water. Most living things on this planet need the water, except for maybe variants. But yes, it'll keep you healthy, it'll keep you aware of things, and especially if you're having drinks, it will certainly stave off any deleterious effects like hangovers, headaches, and whatnot. So, drink up. And unfortunately, I've got an ad that's just ready to start. So stay tuned, beware. You're in for a scare. Hey, what is that? Hide cuirass. Oh my goodness. Where's my Bible when I need it? I'm just getting beat up here by these little freaks. Oh wow, this is embarrassing. Fortunately, nobody's watching. Got him. Okay, so I think I need to go all the way to the bottom. This is a nightmare. At least I can just spam the attack button and it'll be okay, sort of. I wonder if you could just go up there. That'd be nice. So this is going down the library though. This is like to go to the library, right? No, wait. It is not. Oh, nice, I got something better than everything. Wonder why those things break sometimes, but sometimes they don't. Okay, how did I do this? No. What was my combination? It's like... So that's not it. There we go. Got it. Look at that, after all these years, the soul of the bat. Can't believe I totally missed that mist door. Missed the mist door. So how do I do this now? Can I actually attack anything while I'm like this? Okay. Well, good. So we got it. Now we can go to everything, right? And maybe the first thing that I want to do I don't know. What's a good direction that needed the form of bat? Maybe go all the way. Maybe we should just go all the way back to the beginning. How about that? There's so many places that we haven't been to. So yeah, let's do that. Why not? But first, let's go visit the master librarian before we do that. Sorry, just getting rid of some notifications. Okay. My spider sense is tingling. Ah, these guys. Relentless. Finally. But of course, they are the one enemy that don't die when you hit them. They just lose their armor. Oh, there we go. That is so satisfying. I guess there's stuff up here. It doesn't seem like being a bat consumes anything, so that's good. That means that I can go anywhere, really. Wow. This is madness, by the way. I should have renamed this episode instead of Batter Up. It should be Ales v Small People. Good riddance to bad rubbish, I always say. And we've definitely been here before. Isn't this where the books pop up or something? I think there was like some sort of special treasure here. Very nice, very nice. To your health. Okay. Enough playtime. Playtime is over. Oh, look at that. So sad. Maybe I'll just keep the stopwatch on until I find my Bible. I love how they just keep slightly out of range. Well, I don't love it, but you know, the opposite thing of love. What is that? Tolerate? Okay, at least we get to recover some health here. So like I said, let's visit the master librarian right now. And yeah, I believe he's right below. Here's hoping for a cheap level up, my friends. Ooh, can I? Well, would be nice if there had been some sort of like special trick there. Well, now that I can fly over things, I wonder if I can just skip over most enemies. How about this? Oh, I have 11,000. Somebody told me that I should be buying those magic scrolls, so maybe I'll do that. Ah, so short of buying that diamond plate though. Look at that. It's a 26. Maybe I have something to sell actually. At some point we'll get Joseph's cloak, I guess. Contains dark metamorphosis. Summon spirit. Ooh. Let's see if we have anything to sell.
How about this?
I have nothing to sell.
How about this?
I feel like maybe I'll just go ahead and get some of these spells. Contains dark metamorphosis. What's the most expensive one that we can buy? It's Magic Scroll 7. Wing Smash. Hellfire. I don't know, maybe we should just buy whatever this is. It seems deadly. Let's buy both 2 and 3. How about that?
Thank you.
Okay. And
Thank you.
Scroll 7, huh? Wing Smash. Yeah, this one seems cheap. Let's go 1, 2, 3. How about that? I bet I'm gonna regret that. Tactics. This is tactics against enemies. Okay, so now that I've got those spells, I guess. So this is back, forward, down, up. this is pretty, huh? Okay, summon spirit. Some very interesting combinations here. Okay, so let's try this. So back, forward, up, down, and hit. Wait, where did he go? What's the point of that? Is it just gonna hang out? Does it do anything? Well, I guess it is what you paid for, I guess, so I couldn't have expected it to be that much, that interesting. Summon a fierce spirit. It wasn't really that fierce, I don't know. Hellfire. So, up, down, and then Hadouken. Ooh, that's just like Dracula, isn't it? That's pretty cool. And then the last one is Dark Metamorphosis, which is cool, which is half circle and then
Dark metamorphosis.
does that make me better in some way? I don't know. But it is a Dark Metamorphosis. And that, as they say, is marvelous. But I guess I'm back to normal. I at least want to see what the Hellfire is like when I'm facing bosses. Probably need to not use too much of my magic here. See, so now I wonder, now that I have the form of bat, will I be able to go inside the Master Librarian's bathroom? You know the bathroom that I'm talking about, the one that exists like right beneath him. Come on, what? I've never seen that happen before. Better stay in your book. Chapter closed. Was that cool? I hope that was cool. Okay, so let's see. In order to get there, I feel like it's quite a long journey to actually get all the way over there. All right. Let's do this, Bobby. Nice, nice. Okay, so I think this is the way. Duh. Okay. How about we don't? Wonderful. That is so much more satisfying. So actually, if I turn into a bat here, will I be able to... Funny. Fun stuff. Wow. Oh, more of this. It's funny how I just can't reach him no matter I'm standing or not. Alright, so the librarian toilet, right? I don't think that really does anything for us. What's the point of that? Why does this exist? Weird. Okay. Well, my curiosity has been sated. Oh, more of this. Get rid of all these chumps. So yeah, like I said, I want to start exploring all of the parts of the castle that I couldn't reach simply because I wasn't able to fly before. Starting with, honestly, let's go back all the way to the beginning, because I know that there's this entire area right here that apparently needed flight. So let's find a portal and do that. All my love too long ago. What's our time here? Okay. Oh my gosh, more of this. You know what? I can't say that I disagree with the clock. It's just like that movie Clock Stoppers. That Nickelodeon movie Clock Stoppers. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. Clock Stoppers. Somebody reminded me the other day of the movie Big Fat Liar with Paul Giamatti. Specifically because we were talking about Paul Giamatti. I think I've only seen it once. But it had its moments. But it had that boy from Malcolm in the Middle and Amanda Bynes. And Paul Giamatti, who was the eponymous Big Fat Liar. Okay, let's go. Wait, this is too far. We've gone too far. And this is also not the way, but I feel like there's so many places to explore now that I've got this form. Okay, so I think this is where we want to be. Yep. Bloody zombie. I wonder if that was meant to be an insult. You bloody zombie. Just a second here, folks. Okay. I think we're fine. I think we're good. Let's keep going. So yeah, let's go back to where it all started. 1985. 1985? Wait. Terrible sense of direction. Just like Ryoga. Away with ye. Did I actually go up here? Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I went down that way. It's gonna be so nice to be able to just access all of these areas that were very much inaccessible before. Look at that, like this, which we have already visited. Sorry, just trying to make sure that there's no areas where I didn't randomly bomb. And by bomb, I mean prod at the wall so that they crumble. Ah, remember when this was menacing, challenging? Ow. Better get more hearts. I feel like I wasted a lot of hearts just getting out of the library. No, give me back my clock stopper power. Some more money for our troubles, of course, because the world runs on money, despite whatever Dunkin' Donuts leads you to believe. Okay, so down there is the fish area, which I definitely don't want, and I know that there's a gap, but gee, my friends, the bats. Okay, so let's go on up. The first of many secret areas. Oh great, it's gonna be one. Wow. Welcome, in I go. How are you doing this fine afternoon? You do not? I'm assuming you're referring to my comment on Dunkin' Donuts. But here's hoping that you're having an excellent day. Alright, let's stop this. Look at that. Wow, this guy takes a beating. Wait, why can't I use my thing? Okay. Down he goes. I'm surprised that that guy took as much of a beating. Ooh, this guy is way too fast. Oh, the question of the night, you do not stretch. Well, I'm glad that you have a nimble body that doesn't require it. Wow, he keeps stabbing me every time I go behind him. Okay, move out of the way because of course he's gonna throw his sword. As a last-ditch attempt. Seems like we made it to the end of the corridor. Yes, indeed. Quite amusing. Well, this seems like a completely new area, huh? I really thought it was gonna be just like some nook somewhere, but I guess not. Okay. I assume that they are ready for like an Alucard that already has the form of bat, which is why the enemies are a little bit stronger than they generally would be. But what is general? But what is a man? Okay. Anything in the save room? No, of course not. As always, I'll continue prodding at the walls until proven otherwise. Nothing here really. Ooh, treasure. No, I think not. A holy mail. Well, let's see what the holy mail does. So the healing, of course, heals us. Holy is strong against holy attacks. So this one is actually stronger than the ice mail. So maybe let's keep that on. We've got all of these situational mails. So we just got to remember to switch out whenever we see something that might be strong against that. So the silver plate, of course, is not really strong against anything. Alucard is kind of a joke. Mirror resists stoning. Healing heals you. Ice is strong against ice. Anything else? No, everything else seems quite par for the course. But very cool, very cool. So we just uncovered the mystery of this area. I don't know that you would really call it a mystery, but we have uncovered it. I wish there was a way to replenish hearts faster than this. Like a jar of hearts. No, give me back my clock. You sunk my battleship. Ugh, of course. Alright, I want to cheese him. I want to get him from here. No, of course not. Of course I can't do that. You know what? Because this game can't be cheesed. What do you... I love that motion, by the way. Well, I guess he's actually just gonna hang out there. I am cheesing him. Look at that. Life is good. Okay, but then this guy shows up over here. Look at that. Nice, I got him with one single clock attack. Clock attack. Okay, so I think that covers this mystery. In the next episode of Mysteries of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Okay, so let's keep going. All the way to the beginning, to where it all started. Ooh, can I go in here? No. Hey, I don't remember this guy being here. A new entity. Here comes a new challenger. Okay. Cloth tunic. I feel like I already have one of those. Also, it doesn't sound very menacing. $100? 100 smackaroos? Beautiful. Okay. Getting all these hearts. I don't know that I could farm hearts here, but... Ooh, this looks like a challenge. Oh, what are you gonna do, buddy? Took these guys out. Good. What is this? This looks suspicious. Of course, you can't really leave Castlevania. So let's check out what's over here. Can I... Ooh, what is... Ooh, this looks good. Power of Wolf. But what does that do? And life max up, which is W5, which was what we wanted. But let me see what that relic does. Soul of Wolf, Power of Wolf. Okay, run swiftly as wolf. Okay, sure. Let's go all the way down, but first. I feel like we need to try and get all of these things. But how to do that? Yeah, that's not really gonna help. Let's go back up here. Another one of these. Let me transform and try to... Yeah, it doesn't really let you attack. Oh, great. You know what? Maybe not worth it. So I didn't know that the wolf really has like this little tiny attack. But how do you run as a wolf? Is it just like the double tap? I don't think so. I need a clear room to actually test it. Well, at least I got something, right? Better than nothing. Wow, these guys just pop out of nowhere. Do you like the pop-in? Do you like it when you're sitting at home watching some TV in the couch? Because people do that. And then somebody just knocks on the door. And they're like, oh, hi, it's your uncle. I've come to visit unannounced. My mother was talking to me the other day about how it was very common in the old days to do that, just like go visit family, even though you don't really know that they're coming over. I guess that's a lost art, but you know what? Maybe it should remain lost. And unfortunately, ads are starting soon, so beware. Okay, so in terms of what we need to look at next. Where should we go next? Well, there is this giant chasm over here. We could do that. Since we're in the area, we might as well, huh? Yeah, might as well. Okay. Just a second here. Just trying to get those bats before they get me. Let me see where I am in terms of gold and experience. Not too far away from my next experience boost. So not too bad. I'm wondering if I should save before I go there. Ever the cautious one that ails. Might as well take the long route anyways, since I need the hearts. Don't need that axe though. I didn't axe you for it. And it seems like ads are over. Okay, so... yeah, let's just go up. Now we can take a shortcut. Look at that, we saved all that time. Like saving money by switching insurance to Geico. We want to go up. Beautiful. Okay, so just a second here. So like I said, we want to go into that big chasm. And the easiest way to do that is to actually go back the way we came and take the southern route. Boy, no need to scream. Not where I want it to be. No place I'd rather be. Wait, this is... No, yeah, this is where we need to go. You know, at first it was charming before I came here for the third time in a row. Maybe one day it will regain its charm again. Now give me back my clock stopper. Ah, away with E. Okay, so let's go down here. But not all the way down. Somebody told me actually that the dog can go in the water. No, that's not the case. That was a lie. A bloody lie. You know what? This theme is just so stuffy. I feel like the theme in this song is just stuffy. Like, why don't you give me that theme from like the Super Mario Brothers 2? The original Super Mario Brothers, where you go to the underground levels, and then you get like the do 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 do. That's what I'm feeling right now. By the way, every time there's some crazy effect happening on screen, the sound also just happens to come out of my controller. So I hear it twice. I hear it from my headset, but I also hear it from my controller. So like I hear these random screens just come from the room. It's weird. It's weird. What can I say? Okay, so this is the waterfall, of course, but we're just going to form of bat it. Oh, right. Maybe don't go into the water. Foolish man. Ooh, what is this? We get some mushrooms along the way. This reminds me of end of, what is it? Made in Abyss. No, wait. I wanted to just pull up my map actually. So is there actually something there? There doesn't seem to be like extra rooms. I really thought that there was going to be like a secret passage. Like right. Well, interesting to say the least. And I doubt I can just cross it. I feel like if I try to push my way through as Alucard, it'll probably just push me right back out, off the waterfall. But we haven't been here. What about that? What is this? What? Donkey Kong. Something appeared by the wooden bridge. What wooden bridge? The Herald Shield. Is that the Herald Shield? Okay, so Currently equipped shield is the night shield. Once again, I just wish that there was some way to like make it so that you could sort these items, because they're kind of all over the place. Shield with a heart crest. I wonder what it would do with the shield rod. Look at that. It's a beautiful shield. So something happened by some wooden bridge of some sort. I'm assuming they're talking about the wooden bridge beneath us. We're uncovering all the secrets here. This should be renamed like the secret stream of Symphony of the Night. aka secrets. God, that is loud. Gotta take them out before they start shooting their beams. Oh, there they are. No, this is just a ferryman. Ferryman. I guess now I technically don't really need him because I can just fly. But at least we can explore that area with the bat form. What a life. What a life. We can do that on the way back. Nothing really here, it's really just the end. But yeah, instead of taking the ferryman, let's just try to see if we can actually use the bat form to get... I just wish I could just scratch it. Can't really do anything as a bat, unfortunately. Ooh, I don't want to touch the water. Because we've eaten a devil fruit. And of course, other bats are not our friends, contrary to popular belief. So that didn't really accomplish anything. I'm trying to see if there was any other bridges that we might have passed that might have been affected by that. Wow, that's loud. It's so bright, this thing. But I know that we've been to the other side before. Okay. Ooh, there's a pentagram there, but of course can't really reach it because these things, slippy toads, if you will. More obnoxious enemies. No, this guy is here too. I don't remember those guys there before. The Donkey Kong guys. Ooh, this is a wooden bridge. Can I... How can I get there? Interesting. If there was only some way to empty out the water, you know? Ah. Hey, come on. Just tossing me in there. Come on, just... Why do they happen to be like in the exact pixel that my sword doesn't reach? No! Okay, why don't you come over here? Problem solved. So nothing here really. Nothing of worth anyways. Let's go up that chute. I feel like at some point we're gonna get some spell that allows us to not be hurt by water. And maybe that's really what we should be looking for in this area. I also wonder if had I never closed that little box, if I would have been able to get to all of these waterlogged locations. Okay, let's go to the save. At least we get all of our health back. Okay. Kind of also wish that they would tell you what zone you're in. It would make things so much simpler. Alright, anyways. Form of bat. Oh wait, let me get some hearts here. So this is where the sewer starts and the castle ends, or vice versa. Oh, look at that, there was a stepping stone right there. It's fortunate that they had the kindness not to like put a bunch of enemies in this area. Alright, new stuff. I'm just trying to be wary in case I just randomly enter a boss room somewhere. Ooh, the claymore. That sounds very familiar though. Do I already have a claymore? Maybe I do. It's also a two-handed sword, so better not. Better not. You know what would be nice? To have some sort of equipment that allows you to recover hearts while you walk. That would be so useful in these stretches. And still just poking at the walls over here just in case. Just in case of anything. I wonder if we're gonna go all the way down. No, it doesn't seem like it. I like the effect that every time you turn into a bat in midair, you kind of like do a little sync. Because of course you're transforming midair. And you got some gravity working against you as you do that. A meal ticket? What is it, like a soup kitchen sort of thing? What is that? Mystery food ticket, you get to use it. I wonder if you just get like a random piece of food whenever you use that. And we've just entered unstable stream territory, folks, so in case we randomly cut out for any reason, now you know why. It's like, but Ailes, why don't you work to make it so that that doesn't happen? The answer is I just don't have $1 million. Actually, I probably need a slightly less than $1 million. Ailes, make this a seamless experience. All of these meal tickets, what's up with that? And a moonstone. Tell me that's a relic. That would be fun if that was a relic. Well, it certainly doesn't seem like it. Nah, not today, my friend. Not today. So is it like an equipable? At least nothing that you can put in your hands. The power is in your hands. Just like the power glove. There it is. Improve status after sunset. I don't know what that means. But I'm glad to have it. Okay, there's 2 ways to go here. One of them is probably going to lead me to doom. What is this? I mean, it is my color scheme. It's a nightmare.
Mother!
Alucard, is that you?
I'm coming, Mother! I'll save you!
No, Alucard, stay away!
Mother!
It's all right. If my death can save others, I gladly surrender my life.
No! I won't let this happen!
Let's save her.
It's too late. Just stay with me. Hear my last words to you.
Yes, Mother.
Humans. You cannot live with them. You can only hate them. Do them harm.
What?
That's a bit questionable.
Theirs is such a hard lot. Release them from their pain. Begin with the ones who killed me.
No. It wasn't like this.
Alucard, what's wrong?
My mother never said such a thing.
What do you mean? I am your mother. Do as I
This
say.
would be a very weird conversation to have while she's being lynched.
You are not my mother. What kind of demon are you?
Ooh, the succubus.
Break my spell, Like that.
You deserve worse than death for this, demon.
Then give it to me, little boy.
Ooh,
Don't
strong
be
words.
shy.
Can I change my equipment? Kind of thinking to potentially use the, what is it called, the shield rod here. Protection from fire. Protection from thunder. Ooh. Which one? Ooh, there he is. What the? Wait a second. Which one is the real one? Got her. It seems like they all hurt you. Oof. You know, I don't know that, let's put on a different shield. Let's go with the one I was wearing before, the night shield. Where is it? That is not what I wanted to do. Oh, I think something makes her different. Come on. Oof. But which one is different? Come on. Which one is the one? There we go. Boom. You are tearing me apart, Lisa.
Smell your blood.
I like that achievement name.
That strength. That beauty. You really are the son of Lord Dracula.
I mean, I don't know that I'm too much myself, but
Your soul
if you say so.
for eternity, demon.
Wait! I beg of you!
Just caned her to the Dark Realm, of course. Ooh, ring. Gold ring. So this is not a real save room, huh? That's unfortunate. But what does that do? Let's go back to using the... what was the name of that sword? It would be so nice to be able to filter Damascus, I think. Attack 37. Let me just make sure that that is what I'm looking for. 23, 22. Two-handed shield. Knuckles. The jewel knuckles were so powerful at some point. Boomerang. Turfing. This is the cursed sword. Magic missile, of course. Shield rod. Rod sword. Gladius. Takemitsu. It's a two-handed. So no. Fire boomerang. Cutlass. Scimitar. Shuriken. Nakamura. Green tea. And these are consumables, of course. Morningstar. Alucard sword. Remember to blow in the vent. And then there's the anointed rod. Rapier. Falchion. I think Marth had one of those. The Herald Shield. The Claymore. It is also two-handed though. So let's put the Herald Shield back on. I think it was interesting the effect that it had. Essentially gives you elemental resistance, but nothing much more that I needed there. Oh right, and what does the gold ring do? Inscription. Wear clock. Wear clock. Well, I could activate my clock effect, see if that does anything. Let me see, which one am I willing to give up here? Yeah, I don't think that does anything here. Okay, well, I'm sure at some point we'll find out what the deal is there. Oh, great! This is what I should have gone to from the get-go. I chose wrong. I chose wrong. Okay, so data is saved. What an interesting little side story here. All my love too long ago. Delicious wheat beer. So another secret discovered with the form of bat. I just wish I would have learned the way to actually destroy the real one without simply having to go and attack every single one of them. Fortunately, my defenses were high enough to avoid any potential like death, but at the same time, it would be nice to have actually outsmarted the enemy or beaten them the right way. This reminds me of when I was facing down, what's his name, like Shadow? What's his name, Shadow? In Mega Man Zero. You know, one of the sergeants from Copy X. And he would multiply himself into like many enemies. But you could kind of tell by the way that he flickered which one was the real one. And it was like this like very subtle effect that unless you were looking for it, you would never be able to tell. And I don't think that's what I saw here. $400. My word. Okay, so there's another save point there. I want to go down the other chute as well. The one that's next to here. Ah, I remember these punks. Look at that. Lovely. Wow, I am just terrible at this. And on one side is a save room, so let's do that. So it's funny, I feel like I went from a level and attack and defense where I couldn't beat most bosses unless I outsmarted them to like a state where I feel like I can destroy everything as long as I persevere for a few rounds. What is this? Okay. Arrows, of course. Arrowed. Don't need that holy water. Don't need to drink it. I just happen to be a vampire. Yeah, so let's explore this chute. Actually, this might just be like staircase down. Let me see if there's anything where I might have been able to use the power of Bat. Doesn't seem like it. Still gotta remember to get these hearts. No! I feel like there's never like really any good situation where the dagger is, even in like long range situations, I feel like it's too weak to actually matter. It's kind of fun that the main purpose of having a drawer here is just as a stepping stool. Would be nice to read these inscriptions. Okay, so nothing really down this chute. Okay, and of course, that's where we came from. Oof. Wish I could flap more like, you know, Squawks the Parrot. Like, that doesn't really do much. In fact, I feel like it makes you slow down even. Definitely like the music here. Okay, so our next location to travel is up here. There seems to be like something that sorry, over here. It seems like there's stuff up there. Let's hit that save point first. Spear guard. Like a spearmint. Nice. Yes, please overwrite the data while I pour the rest of my beer. Well, I guess one thing that I forgot to really mention at the top of the stream is kind of just the fact that I am doing a Saturday stream. I haven't done a Saturday stream for a few weeks now, but I think what's more significant is the fact that I haven't done an evening stream in a very long time. Long-time fans of the stream might actually recall that I did used to stream in the dead of night. And it just so happens that this Saturday I happen to have a bit more time than I usually do, so trying to see, does this actually connect? No, it looks like I have to go around. But yeah, I have a bit more time this Saturday, so I'll be able to stream. I don't know that I'll go as late as I used to back in the day, but you know what? You never know. I'll be playing Hades, but I won't necessarily. That won't be the only game that I necessarily play. Who knows? It'll be whatever my mood dictates, I suppose. So glad to be out of that mangy sewer. Wow, that boomerang goes all the way over there. I guess it's not really a boomerang if you just throw it. Stalfos. Looks like I got all my hearts back, finally. Okay. Alright, the moving furniture. Ooh, don't need that. Right, and this is the clock area. Ah, these things are so frustrating. Even if I've beaten like 1,000,000 of them, they still just manage to be annoying. Okay, so of course this is the clock. Can't really get up there without using the clock spell. But I can. But I can. I think this was a door that we went to. I forget what's over here. This looks like it could open. Or it looks like the bricks under the Bowser 3 fight. We've been here before. It's that obnoxious area. Cheers to the one that we lost along the way. Okay, so let's fly. We fly today. What is this place? Ooh, stuff. Potion, hammer, And a life apple. Just trying to see if there's anything of value here. So hammer, unpetrify. Only my familiar can use that. Is that the same thing as only familiars can use that? Okay. Do I have familiars? I thought one of my spells was to call it familiar, wasn't it? No, this is to summon a spirit. It's not a familiar per se. Okay. Well, I guess I hope to get a familiar at some point. We love family around here. And so, of course, we love familiars as well. Ooh, shoes. They're gravity boots. But what does that do? Is that a relic? It looked kind of like a relic. Wearer can jump high. Ooh, that's cool. How do I jump high? I have to Google this because I feel like there's some functionality that I'm missing here. Gravity boots, gravity boots. Anyways, to finish my earlier thing, yeah, so here's hoping that I can you'll join me on Saturday for Hades. Cow, how do I use the gravity boots? High jump is ability to leap. Where I can jump high consumes 4 MP. Down, up, plus jump. Oh, I see. Okay, did something at some point say that I could do that? Is it a spell? No, it's not a spell. Why wouldn't the game just tell me? It's insane. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so it seems like a way to like fly all the way up. And you know what that immediately suggests to me? Maybe that's a way to like go under the librarian and like, in the librarian's toilet. I'm gonna try that. I think that is the most responsible way to use this. So let's go down. Let's go to that warp area over there. You know the one that I'm talking about. Yeah. I wonder if you do that from here. Wow. I guess you can see how high you can jump from there. Very cool, very cool. So, wait, how do we get right? Wait, why can't I go down that? Why is this closed now? Weird. Do I have to... Oh, go from that side? That's a bit unusual. Sorry, for some reason I thought that it could also like break walls or something. Ah, you fool. Can I just shield against those? That would be nice. Wouldn't that be nice? This looks like a door of some sort. No. Close, but no cigar. Oh, and there's that annoying sword. Not even gonna engage. Cheats all the time anyways. Somebody's here to fight me, aren't they? Ridiculous amount of reach that they have. Ah, great. The other one is a weight. They keep stabbing me by the backside. Come on, just go down. Ridiculous creature from the underworld. Okay, so this is a place. This is a place that could use the bat form. Why would you use a high jump if you can just do that all the time anyways? Mana prism. Mana! And what does that do? Restores all MP. Well, that's cool. I don't think that I'll use it up until like the last fight, but glad to know that it's there. Resist fire, which is another elemental potion. How high does this go? Luck potion, just in case we need extra luck to get those rare Diablos drops. Rare Valhazak drops. I'll be playing Monster Hunter World tomorrow, by the way, in case you're interested. Seems like there's spikes on the ceiling. Ooh, there's prisoners here, huh? Seems like somebody broke out. There's also, for some reason, spikes on the ceiling, but why would I ever go to the ceiling, you know? No way, Jose. The S-Talk. That sounds like a sword. It's a two-handed German thrust sword. That seems cool. It has pretty high attack, so I'd lose the ability to shield up. Maybe let's pocket that for some point. Where are we? This seems like a completely new area. Yeah, there's a whole part of the castle that I haven't really explored here, so here's wondering if this is it. Oof. Didn't want to fall all the way down. Is this like a chute? It doesn't. It seems like it is, but it is not. Ooh, nice. This is exactly what I wanted. And you know what? I think this is as good a place to save the game. So let's wait right here, and let's go ahead and take a break. Gotta take a bio break. Gotta take good old boy Churro out, and we'll be back with something new to drink. So see you on the other side. Welcome back, everyone, to the Ales and Fails stream. I'm your host, Alewolf, otherwise known as Ales, gentleman streamer, Beer Goggles 21, Mama Ales, baby boy. And welcome back to the stream, folks. Today we are in the Retro Rathskeller corner of the stream, and we are playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night. We just got the form of bat, we got the high jump, and we're just exploring the castle where somebody's doing Street Fury around here. So yeah, we're exploring nooks of the castle. This is my first playthrough, of course, and yeah, just having a good time, just making discoveries, finding secrets, and yeah, just uncovering the mysteries that had been left open the first time around. But of course, before we do that, let's go ahead and find out what's next on tap. And today we've got something of a classic. This is from our friends at Oakland United Beer Works. This is Streetcar Scandal, and it is an oatmeal stout. And as you can see, there's a streetcar there headed to you. It's a blue and red can, which is a classic color combination. Of course, Oakland United is in Oakland, which is an area, I guess it's in the San Francisco Bay Area. I don't know, I guess it's in the East Bay. You know what, I don't know my geography. But yeah, Streetcar Scandal is an oatmeal stout. What exactly is an oatmeal stout? What is a stout? A stout is an ale that brews dark. The reason why it brews dark is because you're using very specific malts. You're using caramel malts, you're using crystal malts, and you're using chocolate malts. And whenever you boil those, you get a dark substance, a dark, thick, sugary substance. It brews like cola. So if you've seen Coca-Cola, Pepsi Cola, or your favorite RC Cola, you know what I'm talking about. Stouts have a wide variety of flavors and subdivisions. I feel like it's one of the most diverse types of beer styles out there. So of course you've got those stouts that lean on their bitterness. Those are called breakfast stouts. They taste a little bit like coffee. I guess they're kind of like coffee stouts, I think. I don't know that all breakfast stouts are coffee stouts, but it's one of those rules right there. Then you've got milk stouts, in which you add lactose into the fermentation tank so that you get a milkier flavor whenever you have those particular beers. Then you have things like oatmeal stouts, which is what we're having today, which rather than just use barley, they also actually use oatmeal, which is another grain, which makes the beer have a slight frothy, more grainy type of taste. I certainly enjoy them. It's almost like having like a delicious oatmeal while you're having your beers. There's other stout styles. There's things like pastry stouts, which kind of happen to be some of my favorites, which they decide to emulate as close as possible your favorite baked goods. But yeah, oatmeal stout is what we are talking about today, and those are my thoughts on the matter. Let's go ahead and see what Untapped has to say over here. Let's move over to this direction. Okay. So, Streetcar Scandal by Oakland United Beer Works, of 5.4 alcohol by volume, so not really that strong. Paying homage to the key system and the streetcar scandal that led to its dissolution, this oatmeal stout has sweet aromatics of chocolate, pie crust, and graham cracker with coffee undertones. Slightly sweet and medium-bodied. Beginning in 1903, the privately owned Key System provided electric streetcar and bus service to Alameda and Contra Costa. After acquiring the company and dissolving it, General Motors was found liable for taking actions to monopolize the sale of gas-powered buses. This became known as the Streetcar Scandal. Today, only the remnants of this once thriving transit system can still be found hidden throughout Oakland. So long story short, Oakland had a streetcar system, and I guess General Motors sabotaged it by introducing buses. So quite scandalous. This is one of those beer descriptions that I fancy simply because it gives you like this historical like perspective of like what was happening. Why was it named so? I think the one thing that it's missing really is like, why did you decide to name your beer after this? There's that missing link right there. But anyways, those are my thoughts on that description. Let's go ahead and actually taste the thing, shall we? And so before the break, I really was talking about the fact that we are streaming on Saturday. It is a Saturday stream, Saturday night stream, which we haven't done in quite a long time. I think I happened to be talking to one of my good friends. I want to say maybe, well, it's definitely got to be months ago. And oh, I still got some. Months ago, and they were talking about how it is that you get different crowds depending on when you stream. Obviously, if you're in the West Coast, you can't afford to stream too late because you happen to lose all of the people in the East Coast pretty early. Of course, they're like 3 hours, I guess, in the past. No, 3 hours ahead, sorry. 3 hours in the future, that's what I meant. And so you can't really afford to stream too late. Gosh, I can't clear out this glass. So you can't really stream too late simply because you happen to lose all the people in the East Coast. And so they were suggesting to me that I was getting some very offbeat individuals on stream simply because I happen to be in the West Coast and I also happen to be streaming rather late. I feel like a lot of that has gone away since I started shifting to an afternoon stream. So here's me being interested into the idea of streaming late at night, now that I understand some of the ins and outs of streaming, a little bit more about the etiquette, a little more about clearing out the rubbish. So as you can see, this particular beer brews dark. You can't really see through it. It is truly opaque, very light on the bubbles at the top. Nice roasted oatmeal there. Fingernail there, beer. So very strong notes of chocolate. I want to say somewhere between milk chocolate and dark chocolate. There's like a cracker roast there. I guess that's a graham cracker that they're talking about, but it certainly feels a little more roasted than, you know, your average conventional unbaked dough. I want to sense that I sense some nuts. I don't want to say peanuts necessarily, but I don't really know that many nuts myself, so maybe peanuts is as close as I'm going to get to it. But yeah, definitely like crust. And one thing that I am reminded of, actually, which is the weirdest thing, one of the things that I enjoy eating is, of course, pizza. One of my emoticons is just me eating pizza. But I do enjoy, what's it called, deep dish pizza. And deep dish pizza, at least the ones that I've had, have very thick, crunchy, crispy crusts. So it reminds me a little bit of this. If anybody's had Blue Line, cheers to you. A little, in terms of the bitterness, it's slight. It doesn't really linger too much. I feel like it adds, but then it just like melts with the roastiness of the beer. So Oakland United Street Scandal, quite a delicious oatmeal beer, oatmeal stout. Certainly one of the prime examples of the style. Let's give this one a rating. I'm feeling a 3.25 today. Not generous enough, ales, not generous enough. But that, as they say, is that. Let's go back to our game. Okay, so where are we? We're in this whole new area. Let's dive down. Ooh, sorry. For some reason I thought that guy was coming out. That's kind of creepy, actually, now that I think about it. Ooh. The sword card. What does that do? That's a relic. That's gotta be a relic. So it is off. Summons a sword familiar. Okay, so I'm actually getting a familiar. Look at that. Ooh. But what does he do? I have my own sword to just hang out with, I guess. Okay. I wonder how it works. That's fun. Follow me, sword. Where are we even? Whoa, what the? Is he gonna attack? What is it even doing? Valhalla Knight. It's not affected by my clock, I guess. Okay, well at least it's not damaging me too much. Sword. Well, it exploded. I don't need the axe. Ooh, what is this place? Oh, great. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to stick here. Are you gonna attack? This time? Oh, come on. I like how it's kind of just like randomly twirling around. Well, there's a large part of the map I didn't explore there. Okay, I just want to see it attack somebody. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. So it's an extra buddy. I'm sure that by letting it attack though, it's probably taking away my experience. So I better... it'll be a race. Heart max up, nice. I feel a lot better now that I have a buddy, I gotta say. Where are... it looks like we're about to reach an area that we were before, which is nice. It's always nice to have one of those. Ah, another CD room. Look at that. The puzzle is solved. Oh, I remember this area. I remember it well. But let's go back to the new location that we were exploring. Can't believe that little guy was holding up the entirety of that statue. Feel like we're on top of something, but I can't quite tell what it is. No. As much as I don't care for the clock, it is better than most weapons. I'll say that. Wonder what would happen if I left the sword in a room with like the zombies. With the zombies that keep respawning. Okay, so I guess we got this entire area to explore. Wonder if the sword will actually attack anything that I go nearby, including like those chandeliers. Those chandeliers from Sia, of course. I like the theme here. It's very regal. William Regal, that is. And so we've been there. Trying to complete the entirety of the map, of course. That seems like it's gonna break off. So does that. Everything's here at the top seems like it's gonna break off. Interesting. That seems to be something, but maybe not. Let's go ahead and save. Right. The limitations of the bat form. And just in case anybody's wondering, we still have a question of the night. Do you stretch? I have to stretch all the time. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it'll break chandeliers for me. Ooh. Alright, that's where I came from. That just seems like it's gonna break, doesn't it? Okay. Ooh, finally, the Bible. Ooh, what is this location? What is that? The iron ball. That could be a relic. Let's see, iron ball. No, it's not a relic. Could it be a spell? No. There it is. Play Lord's Iron Ball. Okay, I think there's one enemy that attacks you with an iron ball. I'm guessing that's what that is. Okay. Look at that, we were tiny. What is this? This is a boss, isn't it? Okay, let's equip our old combination. I feel like it will help us. And you know what? We got both the Bible and our new sword buddy, so I think we're gonna be okay, no matter what it is. Of course, I've been wrong before, but don't remind me of that. Don't you dare remind me of that. What's the cane? So the cane's shield cane, right? Shield staff. Yeah. Ooh. Warlock. Look at that. Just battering on the guy. The power of my pony will destroy you. Hey, where did my sword go? Oh, there he is. Ooh. Is he? Whoa! Hey, what the? Don't you? Wow, seriously? More shield powers. Seriously, this guy is down for the count. Boom. Oh wait, he's still going? Well, I admit it, we hit him with everything, so life up. Very nice. Thank you very much, Sword Buddy. Sword Buddy is the best. Where are we? Let's fly. What's around here? So we beat Count Olrock, which is like the other version of Dracula from Russia, I think. Seems like we're gonna hit an old location, but who knows. So let's go back to the Damascus sword. I think that I was using the Damascus sword. Let's assume I was. And let's go to using the Herald Shield. Ooh. Echo of Bat. But what does that do? Huh. Can I attack? Is that what it's letting me do? Let me actually look into this because I feel like we're missing something here. Symphony of the Night, Echo of Bat. Sound wave, bat form, pressing the backdash button. Ah, okay. Let's see. So it's like a... Very cool. So that reminds me then, what does the... What was the wolf form that I had? Soul of Wolf, Power of Wolf. Let's see, what does the Power of Wolf do? Symphony of the Night, Power of Wolf. Which increases the speed. Okay, Power of Wolf. Dash, double tap left or right now deals damage and is not stopped by contact with enemies. Okay, so as long as I'm running, I guess the wolf can't be stopped. Anyways, so let's try out this Echo of Bat. Ooh. But it looks like I have a meter for it, so I can't use it all the time. But what does that do? How do I refill that blue meter? That's my question. Maybe it just refills over time. This seems like such an off location. Okay, let's keep going here. Just a second here, folks. Okay. And yeah, let's actually save our game. So can I use it against these chandeliers? That's my question. No. Wait, so what does it do then? Oh, I see my bat form is decreasing in. So Symphony of the Night, Echo of Bat. These sound waves are visible in the game and can allow him to navigate dark lit rooms by being reflected. So I guess it's a sonar. Okay. Well, I guess we won't actually be able to make use of that until we've encountered a room that where we can't operate. Now I can see that that blue bar actually dictates how long we can actually use our animal forms. It actually recovers pretty quickly, so I won't say it's that bad. I really like Sword Buddy. Sword Buddy is Ails's new best friend. Okay, so let's go back up. Ah, stop doing that. Okay, where are we? So let's Sailor Teleport. Actually, I really want to go all the way over here, because there's definitely a few things that I missed on this side of the castle. So let's see that. What's the fastest way to go there? Don't tell me I have to go all the way back here. That's gonna be... Well, I guess I am pretty close to a portal, so might as well just do that. Let's go, Sword Buddy. Wait, where's the door? We fly, we fly. Stop giving me that thing. Jeez, do you have to scream like that? Well, I do appreciate the fact that he screams. I'm assuming that it's a he, by the way. Making no assumptions there. Maybe I should just use they. And... okay. And down we go. Interesting, that entire thing was just not up that chute. Follow me, Sword Buddy. Okay, and this is where we want to be. So we're gonna have to climb. Fortunately, a lot of this is old territory. It's what we've done before. Beautiful. I like how he's just always a little bit slower than he needs to be. Come on, get that guy. That one. Are you... oh my goodness. Sword Buddy is just... He's learning. You kind of just gotta be, you know, patient with the young ones. All right, so let's continue our climb. Ooh, and actually this will lead us to an area like right after we face the first boss. That we couldn't reach before. sword, buddy. Okay. Thunder. I guess we don't even need to go down that direction. We can actually just take the elevator over here. The smart way to do things. Very posh. Wait, this is not where I meant to go. One more level. Like the song, like Avicii once said, levels. Okay. Beautiful. So let's save here before we go into that nook of the boss room, just because, you know what, this game has definitely surprised me with where certain passages can lead. They can randomly lead to new bosses, so it's always good to save often. Never rely on the autosave. Okay. So yeah, let's go over there. Oh, come on. Give me my money. Follow me, Fox. Okay, so this is what we had been missing this entire time. Wait a second. Gotta make sure that I get every part of the map. And voila. Okay. What awaits us? Ooh. Bat card. Is that like a really powerful Yu-Gi-Oh card? What does the bat card do? Is it a relic, first of all? Soul of Wolf, Power of Wolf, Form of Mist. Bat card. Summons Bat Familiar. Huh, it seems like you can only have one familiar at a time, huh? Well, what does the Bat Familiar do? Actually, let me look that up. SotN familiars. So Symphony of the Night. Right, so what does it do? Summon Sword Familiar. Okay, I don't... Can you just show me what the Bat Familiar does, please? Here. Sorry, I'm looking at the Castlevania wiki, and every time I click on something, because ads just randomly pop up, it leads me to a different page. Okay, so Bat Familiar. Can summon Bat Familiar with the Bat card. Normally it flutters behind and above Alucard, following him at sluggish pace. And when it sees an enemy, an exclamation mark will appear above its head, and it will then change toward its target, dealing hit-based damage with a base attack of 5. The familiar will level up as it kills enemies, just like Alucard. At higher levels, it will attack more frequently, acquire targets more often, and deal more damage, making it more useful. Like the Sword Familiar, the Bat has long range and can attack enemies from a distance, making it one of the best attack familiars. Wait, so how is it better than having the Sword Familiar, though? Let's see, the Sword Familiar, it have access, holy water. When it is activated, It says, have you enough power to wield me? Hover around and head toward an enemy. Turtle around, slash and slice, cut damage. Alucard is moving, it will often lag behind him, and it's not very effective at this point unless he is standing still. If Alucard leaves the current room while the sword familiar is burning, it will attack whatever it was in relation to the new room. It benefits from the Mojo Mail. At high levels, it can end up dealing far more damage than Alucard himself. I guess it will level up as well. Okay, well, let's roam with the Bat Familiar for a bit, see how it attacks, and then we can decide whether we want the bat or the sword. And what is happening here? The video was cancelled. Sorry, I'm looking at my output stream here. I can see that it was causing trouble. Where was I? Okay. So the stream just happens to be unstable. But we're fine otherwise. What if I turn into a bat while I have a Bat Familiar on? Will we be friends? No, give me my Bible back. Ah, thank goodness. Bad friends forever. We have earned a trophy, imagine that. Oh, right, because we turned into a bat as we have a Bat Familiar. That's kind of amusing. Kinda not, but kinda. Okay, so let's go this way. And let's save over here. Haven't seen this guy attack just yet. And if you're just joining us, we're still enjoying an oatmeal stout. My coaster fell on me, and that scared me for some reason. To your health. Ridiculous. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. So yeah, this is the area that I wanted to visit here. Like I said, there was a bunch of things that were slightly off reach. And I feel like I can reach them now that I've got the bat form. Will the bat attack them? Go ahead. Ooh. Actually, it's a lot faster than the sword, I'll say that. But doesn't seem to do consistent damage. Okay. The Mystic Pendant. What does that do? Let's see. Increases MP restoration rate. So in case I want to increase my restoration rate for magic power, maybe I should wear this. Which one is worth giving up? Ring with holy powers. So this one will actually decrease all of my stats, whereas this one, it will just decrease my magic and attack points by 1. So let's wear this one here. Yeah, let's do that. It'll be nice to have a bit more leeway in terms of our magic anyways. I wonder if it'll attack again. Just gonna wait right here. It seems to attack every enemy once. Boom. Ow. What a punk. Nothing of note there. I think there's one more that I couldn't reach before. Let's take out this guy. I'm hoping that the bat is actually leveling up by doing this. Ankh of Life. But what does that do? Improves heal item power. So I guess if I equip it and I use an item to heal, it'll actually help me with how much I recover. Or at least that's what I'm guessing. I bet you anything that I forget that how to use it. Oh, it attacked it more than once. I forget, was that thing an instant death? Maybe it was. That was so annoying back when I first went through this. Okay, so looks like there might be one more. I'll just explore this entire room once I'm done with all the enemies. Nothing there. Yeah, there's something there. No, wait. Seems like I got whatever was there. Nothing here. As far as I can tell, I might have gotten everything. How come it doesn't... Okay, there it is. Sorry, I wanted to make sure that the entirety of the map was registered as uncovered. Okay, how about we do Form of Wolf? Oh, of course. No. Just be human. Or vampire. You know what? I just realized that we just lost all the progress that we had made. Yeah, go ahead. You know, as fun as the bat seems to be, because it's like just deciding to attack everything, I do like the sword and how it yells. Would you attack those things, please? Nice. Beautiful. Let's keep going. I could theoretically just skip all this with the bat form, but we don't have to. Bomb. Lamp oil. Rope. Bombs. Okay. In just a second here, folks. Gotta check something on the stream health here. No, I think we're doing okay. I think we're fine. Right, so we could go up. In fact, we have gone up in the past. Okay, here's me wondering what's gonna happen if I change my familiar to the other familiar. This should be fun. There. Sword meets sword. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. Sword beats sword. Okay. So I think our next target is right over here, directly north of us. I feel like in that direction we can probably uncover whatever's on this side of the map. I think you can see my cursor. Yeah, you can. So right there, that's where we're headed. Let me go save first though. And yeah, we're keeping the sword familiar just because, you know what, I kind of just like its moxie. What does this thing do? Oh, it's like it's a throwable. I don't know what it does. That's fine. We don't need to dabble with this. Yo. Beautiful. To your health. Okay. Ah, stop doing that. Okay. So let's go to our next target. They're gonna fight, aren't they? I don't like it when you guys fight. I do like the idea of familiars getting stronger though. I hope that at some point there's like a meter that shows you just how strong they're getting. Nothing like that is shown here. So I guess it's your guess is as good as mine. I feel like it's always going to lag just because I'm often killing things faster than it can. Alright, I keep forgetting I have a shield. It's because I never actually have to invoke it. Okay, so let's keep going up. Okay. Alright, this part, things get a bit testy. There's a lot more enemies. I know that there's like crow enemies or something like that. Yep. That's what I meant. And there's like flying skeletons for some reason. Down you go. You. Beautiful. Okay, let's go this way. So, the only way to do this... Look at that. Mist could pass. Oh, okay. Oof. That was close. And this is a place where Bat could pass. Why would we ever stop there? Wait a second. Wait. What is happening? What was that? What? I was trying to get the door. Okay, we'll try that one more time. That was dumb. That was dumb. It's like, of course, if I'm trying to open the door, it's just not gonna let me, right? Because I need floor. I need floor. What a lousy... Decide. I wonder how I can copy files. I feel like I should delete these just in case I pick them by mistake at some point. Okay, well, clearly we didn't do a lot. But that's okay, at least we've got Sword Buddy with us. At least I have Sword Buddy. Yeah, go have fun. Okay, let's try this again. What does he say, like render? I think he's saying render. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's render. Not like tenderize. Tenderize the meat. So let's climb. Today we climb. Oh, come on. Wow. Sword, where were you? Where were you? Would you render? Oh my goodness, this is... I tell you, when something just like knocks you off a ledge, get ready to go back all the way to the bottom floor of whatever you're doing. Okay. Okay, at least I'm on solid ground. Okay, so now we go here. Let's try this one more time. What? Right. Don't go there. Don't go there. Wonder if stopping here does anything for me. Probably not. Okay, let's keep going. Is it not gonna open for me just because I'm a bat? Well then, what are we doing here? I don't get it. Let me Google this. Symphony of the Night, bat, blue door. How do I open the blue door when using the soul of bat? You can also use uncurse a potion, become invincible for a moment, open the door. You cannot go into the room as a bat. You need to go get the spike breaker armor, and that is in the catacombs in that dark room full of spikes. Oh, I see. So at some point I'm going to be able to get some form that helps me break spikes. Okay, so this is, for all intents and purposes, a dead end. That's unfortunate. At least it was a limitation of the game rather than... Wait, how do I even get out of here? I'm not gonna be able to get out of here, am I? Okay, well, I got out, but I am scathed. Let's find the save room and look for our next target. I think we're going up here since we're so close by anyways. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. In just a second here, folks. Let's keep going. Go ahead and destroy all those things, sure. Render! Okay. So we gotta go down this way. Would you... I gotta be under the bats in order to get them by my back thrust. Ooh, Monster Vial 2. Wonder what that does. Gotta get those guys before they get smart. sword, would you attack somebody, please? Okay. So we're close to the safe spot. There's a bell hanging from a bell. Smart castle design. Okay. Beautiful. So let's keep going this way. Nice. You hit him. W5, W5. Okay. So let's keep going. Where are we now? Alright, we're very close to the save room. Wonder how I will know at what level it is. And once again, here's hoping that you're having an amazing Thursday, my friend. Gotta love that oatmeal stout. One of my favorite morning openers is definitely warm oatmeal. And I'll admit, not everyone calls breakfast morning openers, but I just did. Let's go, sword buddy. Okay, so let's get to the top of this mystery. Remember when the Axe Knight just used to like wail and humph? Down he goes. Pathetic, like Shao Kahn would say. Okay, so there's a teleport to the next of us. We don't need it. What is this? Right, and that's where we found some chest of some sort. So let's go. I'm gonna say let's go to the left first. Now this is where you should sign. This is where you should help me. Come on, sword buddy. Do your job. What am I paying you for? How far am I from like a straight up level up? 1096. 24 is a good age. I wish I was 24. I remember 24. At least these guys are not as difficult as when they are unmounted. Right, so this is where we get to use the power of flight. Come on. Is it coming? There it is. Let's fly. You fool. Ooh, that looks interesting. No! Will it at least chase us down here? Because that would be useful. Okay, we're gonna have to dodge it. Dodge this. Wow. Okay. Flea Rider. Ooh. Power of Mist. But what is the Power of Mist? And if everybody's watching, we do have an ad starting in about 3 minutes or so. So relics, Power of Mist. And it is on. Extends mist transformation time, so we can be a mist for longer, I guess. Let's try it out. Maybe we just need to hold it. That's pretty cool, I guess. If I ever needed to use the Power of Mist. Ooh. Fire mail. Is that like Gmail? Fire mail? Okay. Let's see. What does it say? I bet it's the opposite of the ice mail, of course. Essentially it is the same thing. It lowers our defense, but in case we face a fire-based enemy, we can definitely don that. We got all these cool mails now. I was honestly looking for something cooler, but you know what, it's okay. Trying to see if there's any openings here. Would you cut him down already? Beautiful. Sword buddy. You're better than I expected. Ooh, I remember this area. Was there anything in the middle of this location? Can I break this? No. Okay, I'm just gonna fly down the middle of the corridor. I doubt that there's anything, but just in case. If only I could instruct the thing to actually cut down chandeliers. There doesn't seem to be anything here in the middle of the flight path. Flight path, that's a term that I haven't used since the World of Warcraft days. Okay. I am satisfied. Let's keep going. Where's that save room? It's right on top of us. How was that power jump? Oof, look at that. Beautiful. Wait, I think there was an elevator. Yeah, I'm looking at the elevator right now, so obviously it was right there. And we save. Beautiful. Okay, let's keep going. And I forget what was up here, so let's check it out. Nothing of note, it seems. Yeah, and so this was an area that I couldn't do anything about before. At least we've got Sword Buddy to protect us. Ooh, what does this do? Wow. Wait a second, this is isn't this where we faced Dracula that first time? when the game started? I think it is. Maybe we should save. Interesting. I almost feel like not going there because I don't want to do the final battle if platinum mail. If that is going to be, I feel like there's a couple more areas that I could explore. Platinum breastplate. So it is actually weaker than what we have right now. So let's keep what we have on us. But this power is way better than. Yeah, maybe not yet. How about that? Maybe not yet. Oh, come on. Wait. Ah, would you not? Wait, there's a familiars menu? Ooh, look at that. We actually have a familiars menu. I guess I never saw it before. Okay, but Sword Buddy is level 4. So that's good. That's 3 levels better than I expected. I keep missing the map button, by the way. That's what's happening there. What's over here? Ooh, yes. Love that. Gotta have it. Where are we? Can miss pass? No, not today, my friend. More stuff. The ghost card. What does that? Is that a familiar? Ooh, yes it is. So that is a new familiar. Let's take it for a ride. Sure. Look at all this cool stuff, and by that I mean levels. Okay, so what does Ghosty do? Okay, it doesn't seem like there's anything else here. Even though there's definitely... No, we actually reached the top, never mind. Where did Ghosty go? Actually, let me do that. Sword familiar. Let's go with Ghost familiar. See. Ghost. Okay, so Symphony of the Night. 5 familiars. Miniature ghost flying skull that follows his master. When in proximity to an enemy, it will hover over it and release an ectoplasmic explosion, damaging all enemies in the small magical radius. As it increases in levels, it will begin to attack faster. Once the ghost familiar is at least level 70, it will heal Alucard. Okay. Over his head and leave the screen. So I guess it disappears whenever I turn into a bat. That's interesting. Sounds good. Let's keep going. So yeah, if I turn into a bat, it just leaves. So let's you know what? I'm all for trying out new familiars, but I feel I have a good thing with the sword buddy today. Have we explored all of this area? Looks like it. Yeah, I don't want to go there because I feel like that is the final boss. And I feel like we have more to do here. Why is this not uncovering? I don't know if that did anything. For some reason it's not deleting that blank area. Okay, well, if the game's being ornery for no reason. Okay, there it goes. I know where I need to go still. Over this area and over here. So the library as well as that area with the harpies and the wolf and all that junk. So there's still stuff to do. Let's save and then let's teleport. I think we're at a good spot. Okay. To your health. So the closest teleport is right underneath us. Yeah. Oh, that's not the way to go. Down here. Okay. And let's keep going. Just a second, folks. Gotta check on a bit of the real life for a moment. We've got some heavy rain in my corner of the woods. One more time. Third time's a charm. There we go. Oh, come on. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Would you take on those skulls for me? Or flying Medusa heads? Ah, so obnoxious. I wonder if it is time-based, like how it levels up, because it is definitely not doing much of anything in terms of like killing foes. There we go. It destroyed something. Yeah. So let's save here. And I won't lie, that Holy Cross thing is powerful. Based on at least the beginning of the game, but it also seems to have suctioned all of my magic power all of a sudden. So maybe save it for bosses. Okay, so finally we can go into this area without having to worry about like dropping all the time. Get it? Yes. up is the way to go. Okay, what's here? Ooh. Fire of Bat. But what does that do? I'm assuming that's a relic. Shoots fireballs as a bat. Is it on? Yes, it's on. So let's check it out. Ooh, look at that. So now we can actually attack as a bat, which is nice. I won't deny it. It's like I wish all my familiars could throw fireballs. Fireball. Wow, nothing in this area. Let's go drop down one level, which is right here. And all's for completing the map, I suppose. Man, I can't believe that entire gigantic area had nothing. But I know that there's some treasure down here, so we're gonna find it. Okay, well, at the very least we'll be able to uncover treasures mid-flight from now on. As for collecting them, though, I will not have to just simply drop down. Oof. And this is what I mean right here. Shaman shield. Okay, let's check out every one of these things at a time. So Shaman shield, unpetrify familiar use, heals, restores all MP. Summons bat ally. Imagine that. This is shield used in a magic ritual. So that doesn't seem to do anything different than what we have. So maybe let's equip that for now. See if we find out what's so special about it. As for this sword, plain easy to use war sword. It has less attack though. So I think we're keeping the Damascus sword on us. What is this? The ice mail. Is that the final one of the set here? Wait, no, we have 2 ice mails. Never mind. Here I was thinking, stop that. Here I was thinking that we were gonna get some amazing treasures here. They're okay. They're not that amazing. Okay, so I think we've got most everything. Except of course the waterlogged areas. Oh, the library. Let's go to the library. I also know that there's a mystery in that clock tower, that very aggravating clock tower, where the harpies attack you. Burst and render. Okay, so let's go to the library and explore some of those top locations. And like I said, I also want to just surprise the librarian with my new power jump. AKA go through the librarian bathroom. You know what I'm talking about. So let's save just in case. Okay, so as far as I know, the sword hasn't really killed anything yet. I wonder if it has actually leveled up this entire time. So let's see, familiars. No, it's actually still at level 71. So maybe it does need to just start attacking more things. But of course it's difficult to get it to attack anything because it's so slow at attacking anything. Can you just get them? Gosh darn it. Seriously, guys. Can you attack that guy? Are you going to do... Gosh darn it. Okay, it got something. Whoa. Well, at least I've got money. I just wish, you know, it would be nice if it was just like spinning the entire time. So people would just, monsters would just get damaged by like contact. That'd be nice. Wouldn't it be nice? Wait, this isn't the library. I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Okay, I think we need to go use this elevator. The Tower of Terror has nothing on this thing. Better get as many hearts as I can. Okay, so let's see. What we want to do is surprise the librarian, right? Come on, get them. Take them away, toys. Are you gonna... Ah! Madness! Beautiful. And yeah, we're on the right path here. Render them. Oh, look at that. Just by mistake, you got him. Okay, let's keep going. And this is it. Let's give it a shot. Oh, come on. Wait, what was the point of that? A trophy? Okay, well, I gotta say, I don't know that really did anything. But it was worth the trophy. Just fly. I wonder if we like get anything when we talk to him. Oh, come on. Maybe I need to turn into the bat as I'm doing that. How about that? No, I don't think it'll do anything. Oh, come on. Those things are so obnoxious. Come on, would you? Ah. Nice. Okay, let's keep going. So like I said, I did want to touch base with the librarian before moving on. Will you get it? Can you get it? Of course. Can you get it while I heal? This timer keeps resetting. Okay, we're fine. Oh, wow! Wow, it actually got it. At this point I must have like 300 uncurse potions because I refuse to like go to the menu and actually use them. Oh, I forgot about these guys. These guys. Can you attack this one? I'm honestly just trying to make it get some experience here. Okay, so we keep going. Nice. Get that one, please. Just do it. Wow. This is what am I doing with my life here? Just get the weed. It's right there. Just you don't need to. Okay, almost. Oh, it got it. I'm so proud of you. I love you. Get closer. Crazy kids. Okay, let's see. So yeah, what I want to do is uncover these last blocks. Seems like there might be something there, I'm not sure. Okay, there it is. Right, yes. Ooh. Anti-venom potion and the fairy card. I'm assuming that that's a new familiar. Let's see, familiars. So what does the fairy do? Let's see what the wiki says. Familiar. So in Symphony of the Night, Eidolon resembling a winged sprite, she is one of the 5 familiars. She's obtained by acquiring fairy card. And then what does it do exactly? Not very useful. She plays a role at which, depending on the player's particular playstyle, may be critical. If at any time Alucard is under a status condition that isn't immune by way of equipment, the fairy will administer the appropriate remedy without the player having to manually equip Alucard. Assaulted by a particular special attack, the fairy will deploy the best resistance option against said assault. And then if your HP falls into critical range, it will use potions for you. So I guess that's useful, but you know, not quickly enough in terms of being useful. Okay, so we uncovered the secret of the library there. I guess then in terms of things that are missing, really it's this underwater area over here. over here as well. There's that final boss location, and there's that spike room. So I don't know. Maybe we just go face the final boss. How much time do we have left? No, not a lot of time, to be honest with you. Well, let's do some more exploring. Like I said, I did want to go to the librarian before we finished here. Stop that. We have 8,000 gold, so actually not enough for the final mail or cape. But let's go to the teleport. Actually, let's go to the librarian first. Okay, nice. So I'm really questioning what the point of the power jump was at the time that you get the
Master Alucard,
bat.
how may I serve you?
How about this?
How about this? Let's see. How many potions do I have? I got 2 of them. 2 is probably enough. And curse hammer. So maybe the fairy is the only one that can use these items. Magic missile. We've already got a library card. Yes, we do. Leather shield, iron shield, velvet hat. So we don't have enough for the diamond plate, unfortunately, or the Joseph's cloak. We do have enough for the magic scroll number 7. Let's go ahead and buy it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Can I sell anything?
This.
Doesn't seem like it.
How about this?
Nah. Any word in terms of how I went up your toilet? I guess not. So spells. Question plus, I guess, bat form plus. Let's try it out. Wait. I don't think that's what that is. I'll look it up later. So yeah, let's leave the game at some point close to that final boss, or what I assume to be the final boss. Since we've got that time, anyways, we'll break in about 5 minutes. Can I just? That's funny. Yeah, so let's find the teleport. The sailor teleport. Beautiful. Burst. And our door is actually not here. We need to go to the bottom. We need to get to the bottom of this. Here we go. Ah, this thing again, right? Of course he has to yell. I like how it runs away, but then like it just like runs at you in order to like curse you. Thank goodness. Come on. Okay, let's see, where were we? And I guess I didn't realize, but we've got an ad break. We're in the middle of an ad break here, folks. Beautiful. All right, let's keep going. Let's go up. And there's our teleport. Did we spin the wheel in the right direction? Yes, we did. Let's go to the final save point. This reminds me of like this particular room just reminds me of like platforming in like early Mario games, with like the two little things moving up and down. Okay. I wonder if this is what we saw if we were to play Rondo of Blood, like this particular castle layout. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and save here. Okay, and I think that'll do it for us today. Give me just 1 second here. And let's go back to intermission. Okay, well, that was the Ales and Fails stream for Thursday, April the 4th, 4/4/24. So there you go, that trifecta over there. Thank you very much for everyone that joined us today. I know we didn't really have too big of a crowd, but you know what? That's okay. We thrive on the small numbers, right? We feed on the lack of company. That is sad. I'll work on it and I'll get back to you. I feel like we did some great progress here. I feel like the form of Bat actually opened up a lot of things, and we have a lot of fun little tools that we can use in terms of magic spells and powers that the familiars can use. There's a couple of mystery locations that are still open, but I feel like this is it. I feel like we're about to face the final boss, so tune in next week for that. If you're interested in this kind of nonsense, if you like the Retro Ratskeller, I am currently running Castlevania. Every once in a while I switch up, but I go back to Castlevania. Tomorrow I will be playing Monster Hunter World. So if you like Monster Hunter, please feel free to tune in and see how I get my butt kicked by Balzac. Again, I will be streaming Saturday night. At the very least, I'll be streaming Hades. So look forward to that. I don't think that I will be raiding out to anybody today, simply because I kind of feel like I don't really have the numbers. As far as I can see, I've got the one person viewing right now, and I know that it doesn't mean anything to anybody, but just the idea of raiding out with a count of one, I don't know, I personally feel a little bit embarrassed, and that's not a standard that I hold anybody up to. I feel like if you're raiding out to somebody, you're showing your support to them. I personally just feel a little bit embarrassed by it. So that's a me thing. That's nobody should listen to what I'm doing. Anyways, we'll wrap it up here, folks. Enough of my mental chaos. As I like to end things, stay thirsty, Alpac. We'll see you again.